Hello, my little starlings! How are you? I am trying so hard not to have a coughing fit. Just like immediately. I have a cough drop, so sorry if you hear that clicking around. I'm doing my best. Hello from your murder birds. Hello, hello. Who is here? Who is here? Saw a bunch of pre-stream chat going on. Chris is here. Hello. Hi, Cass. Funkster. Hello, hello, hello. Squonk is here. Finally with better internet. Let's see. I saw Laura's here. Michael's here. Historian. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday! Happy for Thursday. Indeed, indeed. Ooh, you got Odette? I pulled a little bit, but I didn't get her. Yes, I wailed. I used to work in theater tech, okay? No, it's deserved. You can have her. I didn't actually trial her. I just was pulling for her because, I don't know, I like the idea of a like dancer-based character. It sounds fun. Yes, there are typing sounds as part of the opening music. Hello, Robert. Welcome in. First time being on our live stream. Well, welcome in. I am just a tiny bit under the weather today, so hopefully that won't degrade the first performance you see of us, I suppose. Odette's little laugh she does sometimes with her skill makes me feel things. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check her out. I really am. Prepare for silliness, indeed. That's a good that's a good summary. Chris also pulled for Summer Robin. Birdie just got her like an hour ago. Because her VA would give me the biggest side-eye if I didn't. I, of course, want Evan. But I haven't updated or opened the game or anything yet. I feel like I've been running around like crazy, honestly. I was sick. I don't remember where I've mentioned it or if I was just saying it to Cass. I got sick. I think probably I picked it up.
Greetings, Professor.
Some sort of counter. What makes it go up, I wonder? We'll get there, we'll get there. Thank you, Daniel, for 16 months. That's so long. Thank you. No, I went on vacation the first week and a half of August, and that gave me basically con crud, even though I didn't go to con. I'm feeling great. I don't sound 100% though. That's also why Gold Mary didn't come out. I spent the bulk of last week in bed, unfortunately. But I'm feeling good. I just sound funny. Hopefully my voice holds up. We might have a shorter stream today. I also have D&D tonight, which is my own fault, but you'd make a killer Shamir though. What with my sick voice? Your voice sounds a tad deeper, I think. That makes sense. I think a lot of people feel that way. I think that look, I'm not a musician. I've never been in chorus or anything, so I'm gonna say the wrong words here, but I feel like the stuffiness kind of gives me a deeper resonance, sort of. No shame in self-care. You sound like an alto. I wish I knew what those words mean, but I will take your opinion on it. I know that you have a much more sophisticated opinion. What is that in comparison to my normal? Please inform me. Maybe you should do a sampling with the harsh voice. Definitely do a shorter stream to save your poor voice. I'm probably okay. Yeah, we'll see. If I get tired, I'll I'll call it off. Just casual everyday conversation hasn't bothered me at all. And the funny thing was, so this sickness started with a sore throat, and then by the first so when you're getting sick, I don't know if everyone feels this, I definitely do. When I'm getting sick, the day before I'll start to get symptoms and I'll be like, huh, this is kind of annoying. And then as it gets towards night, I go, oh wait, am I getting sick? Is that what this is? And then the next day I'm in bed. So I was having a tiny bit of a tickle of a sore throat and the post-nasal drip, which is when you got goo dripping down your throat. Gross. I was getting some of that. in the beginning, and then my first day I had a sore throat, but then after that the sore throat went away, and it's mostly just been like, it was fever and it turned into coughs, and now it's just been coughs forever. I feel the plagues, yeah. I hope everyone else is healthy. The tragically funny thing is that poor Shy Dog Shy Dog, while we were off on vacation. Oh, Robert, you're sick. I'm so sorry. I wish you a speedy recovery. While we were on vacation, Shy Dog stayed in a kennel, and while she is vaccinated for kennel cough, it's kind of like flu, where the vaccine is for the most common one, but like there are a whole bunch of illnesses that they just put under that umbrella. So she caught something, so she was sick with me. We were sick buddies. I feel like giggles still sound the same, so that's good. That's important. I'm such a giggly person. I think that's like core. She's doing great now, but she was also sad and sick, and we were just cuddling in bed and being sad and sick together. Which is kind of nice to have a buddy, I suppose. I felt bad for her though. At least she didn't mind that she wasn't getting as much like outdoor time. Poor thing. I was like on a thought thread and I fell off it for a second and now it's gone. What happened last stream? I was too busy kissing girls. Excellent. Or is that perhaps I was too busy kissing, comma, girl, as in addressing me? One of the two. Has Birdie been evacuated so they don't catch it? Birdie's fine. Listen, I'm so good at getting sick. There was a time, like a year or two ago, where I got COVID. Like, we both got sick. I tested positive for COVID and she didn't. So, like, it was clearly such a weak version of COVID that the average person wouldn't even pick it up on a test. But not me! Kissing a girl. I miss her now. Oh no! I hope she comes back so you can get more smooches. But that I'm just thinking about kissing girls now. No, Birdie didn't get sick at all. It was just me. Poor Shy Dog. At least she kept you company. Yeah, we were snuggle buddies. Oh, that was an awful nose snort. I'm so sorry. I have a buddy of my German Shepherd mixed with Husky. Ooh, mixed with Lab. Aw, that's a wonderful dog. I hope they keep you company. Just wanted to brag. Excellent, excellent. I'm all for it. Have yet to kiss a girl. Someday. I believe in you, Chris. I believe in you. And I hope that the wait will be worth it and she will be a great girl. She'll be the right girl for you. Look forward to that. Assuming that you want to. I assume from someday that you do have a desire. Not everybody feels like kissing girls. You guys are kissing people? Did we leave Cass out? Yes, I'm very much into women. Respectable, respectable. Oh, my mouth feels funny. I have a cough drop which makes it's got the like menthol in it, so that way it like makes things feel cooler. And then I drank my hot tea, and the combination of sensations was real weird there. My mouth feels fuzzy. This is weird. I know some couples where one gets sick and the other doesn't, and I'm like, how? What is this sorcery? You know, I heard once, and this is like so very like urban legend, who knows? But I heard that there's like a pheromone thing where people with stronger immune systems are attracted to people with weaker immune systems, so that way like the genetics would balance out if they had kids. I don't know how true that is, but like I know so many people whose parents are like that, where it's like Dadphilia would get sick all the time. Momphilia barely gets sick. So, and I think Birdie's parents are the same way. So yeah, like it's common actually. Sounds like when my parents got COVID, but I never had it. Bless. If you can escape it, it's so good. But yeah, I'm doing good, but I don't know how much stamina I have, I guess. Like in regular conversation, I've been fine and my throat doesn't hurt, but I think if I talk for too long, I start coughing more. I haven't tested it too much, so we'll find out. I say that with a low-key running nose. Oh no. I wish health upon the chat. Maybe we need to do a little spell. It's always the guys who, when they have a cold, get a cold or sing goodbye, cruel world. No, I'm like that. I'm insufferable. Did Feely have chicken soup at any point? I did. Feely is a soup hater. I hate to say it. I know that's such a divisive opinion. No, Birdie knew it was bad because I was like, can I put in an order for like 4 cans of soup? And she was like, are you gonna die? It's so bad. No, I don't. The reason I don't like soup is because I pretty much only eat soup. And there are exceptions. This is specifically like thin broth soups, if that makes sense. Like a butternut squash soup, I'm all for. And I love chili, and I like stew a lot. But like a chicken noodle soup, or like a beef and vegetable soup, or like any kind of like soup out of the can soup, I hate. Bad soup. And the main reason is that you eat soup when you're sick. So if I eat soup, I feel like I'm sick. Like on that Pavlov kind of way. Therefore, I hate soup. Because it makes me feel like I'm sick. Restaurant soup is good because it's creamy. Home soup sucks because temperature control spoils the experience. I don't know, is that specifically like canned soup? Or would that apply to like if you made it yourself? I shop for clothes at the soup store. I'm at soup. I love that audio. Hilarious to me that it's a what do they call it, abridged dub or something like that, of Code Geass. That was the origins, if you didn't know that. Applies mostly to canned soup. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I think I had a like classic chicken noodle. I had like a beef and vegetable soup. Blasphemy. Against canned soup, or because I hate soup? Why are you buying clothes in the soap store? I love that audio. But you know, I had like a, I don't know, it was supposed to be like chicken pot pie, but in a soup form kind of soup, and it kind of sucked. I wasn't enjoying soup time. But I do like to, I will be mailing you goulash to make you like soup. See, what kind of like consistency is goulash, I guess is the question. Because I like chili, which some people would consider a soup. I like stew, which some people would say is soup adjacent. And every fall I like to try and make a butternut squash soup, which is basically you roast a butternut squash, you mash it up until it's consistency of like runny mashed potatoes, and you add a little bit of broth to it, and like cream, I think. So it's a very creamy soup. And I really like it. It's like the taste of fall. Nothing beats a stew in the winter. That's fair. You think it's a stew, so I'd probably like it then. If it's that like a little bit of a thicker consistency. Goulash is an entree, not an appetizer or a side. Around here, people will eat soup as a like entree, but only for like a lunch. I don't think I know a lot of people who would eat soup as just their dinner if they weren't sick. I don't like tomato soup, which is weird because I like chili, but I do not like tomato soup. Never mind, it's fully wet, not thick. Interesting. You know, I might have a recipe actually for goulash. I should look. When I was an itty bitty kid, have I told this story? I briefly lived in Spain, which is a weird way to start that arc. Dad Ophelia was in the military, so I briefly lived on an American base in Spain. And while we were there, one of the things that the community kind of did for the kids, since we were kind of displaced from our home country at the time, they did a lot of like cultural things with us. And one of them was that we got this it was either part of that or it was part of the like Scholastic Book Fair while we were there. But we got a little like kids cookbook. Feeling has a Spain arc. I don't remember much. Hi Ticina, welcome in. I don't remember much from Spain. Mostly palm trees is my memory. But we got a cookbook that was like recipes from around the world, and I still have it. I think as close to Natlin as she'll ever get. I finished Natlin. I'm in non-cry now. Hold on. I hope that wasn't too loud. I leaned like so far away. No, I think there is a goulash recipe in there. Now, I don't know how accurate it is. But hey, actually, genuinely, Daniel, if you have a good recipe you like, you can email it to me and I'll get around to trying it and report back. So long as I can find the ingredients here, which I feel like goulash is simple enough that you can, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, but I'll try it. I go off vibes when I cook. That's fair. That's fair. That means it must be pretty good. I think. You ever do that thing where like you've gotten distracted from what you were talking about and you try to trace it back, but it's just gone? That's me. All the time. Oh, you know, I should probably mention the thing behind my head. This is a no pressure thing. But me and Birdie coordinated, and so we have purchased the Switch 2 and the new Fire Emblem game on the agreement that we will split the costs. However, I don't currently have the money. And I'm doing what I can behind the scenes to make up for that. Birdie's so nice that she just fronted the cost. But I know that you guys, some of you wanted to help. So already some of you have very specifically donated intentionally for it to go towards Switch 2 and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which is what all of the letters up there mean. So that's never an expectation at all. But some of you have expressed wanting to donate to that fund, so you are more than welcome to. Specifically, the numbers up here are including the cut that YouTube will take. So I don't have to do any math. If you send in if you don't donate, you're a fake fan. No, absolutely not. The world's hard, man. But some of you were excited at the idea of helping out with that, so I wanted to leave that up there for you. That's how much that we've brought in so far. Either way, it'll work out, but that's what that is. But yeah, that's including YouTube's cut that they'll take, so that way if you were to donate right now, I could just put in the number that you donated and not have to do math. It's not set up in any fancy way at all whatsoever. It's literally, this is just a text box. So if we do get a donation, I will have to pause and use a calculator. I'm not fancy. But I have it on this screen, and whoa. I don't know if you heard that thunder. It was just like the world's loudest thunder ever outside. Okay. I have it on this screen and I have it on the gaming screen, just for anybody who wants to see those numbers go. It'd be a long-term investment seeing how long you'll take to beat Fortune's Weave. This is so true. It's so true. I'm both a member and a mod. I donate and support, absolutely, and it is appreciated. Thank you. I have to be careful when I say I'm going to eat soup. My roommate has a cat whom we colloquially call Soup because her brain is mush. Oh no. Once when sick, I asked for soup and he just dropped the cat in my lap. I mean, that's a good... I would enjoy a cat in my lap if I were sick. Something about cats purring is supposed to have healing properties, they say, so hey. But I understand that that is not satisfactory when you wanted lunch. You're allergic! Oh no, wait, I take it back. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that reminds me of the A series of unfortunate events. I think it's book 3. This series was my childhood. Oh, Squonk! Thank you, Squonk! $20 into the fund, I must assume. Thank you so much. All right, where's the box? Oh, I'm on the wrong scene is why. Let me get in here. This is gonna be so slow. Yeah, okay, how do we add money? Wow, $20! Yes! Book 3 is the lake one. It is, yes. I believe that would bring us to 97 if I know how to do math. Wait, we're doing the Feely Fund for Switch too? Yes, that's what the number's up in the upper corner. Never an expectation. I'm always very grateful for anyone who wants to pitch in. There we go. Yeah, seamless. I did it. Cass! Whoa, why did the sticker not activate? My boy. Alrighty, oh god, okay, more math. Feely bad at math. I wanted to do 30, but there's no option, so I'll do another 10 later. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you, Cass. I should heart these. I will be a good streamer. Oh, I can't heart the sticker, but I am appreciating the sticker greatly. Geralt! It's Yaskir singing, but yes. I love The Witcher. When I was on vacation, I found another Witcher book. I think I mentioned that last time. What is 90 plus 10? God, I'm not a math major. Is it 110? Yeah, I think it. Oh, sorry, plus 20 is the words I wanted. I think it would bring us to 117, right? Because if it was just 10, it would be 107. Okay, I think that's math. I think that's math. Well, 27, I think, would be if we had 30. 117, yeah. Okay. Math. This is gonna be a rough campaign. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. Excuse me. I math for a living and I can't math. I've heard that. Bernie is a computer science major, which involves a lot of math. Well, she's not a major. She graduated ages ago, but it was always a joke that she couldn't like add like two small numbers together. Like she could do complex math, but if you're like, what's 27 plus 13? She'd be like, nah. So I think that's pretty common for people who do math all the time. I don't remember what I was saying. I think we're gonna have to deal with a bit of brain fog. But we can do it in a video game. Let me wake it up. There we go. What did I do? I hit a button and it clicked a lot of things. Hold on. There we are. Alright. My notes just say that we were still working on Ingrid. So I think we're just gonna keep doing more skirmish battles. I'm so sorry if that's terribly loud. If it's like deafening you every time I cough, let me know. I can try turning down the mic. That'll make my regular voice really low though. I'm not sure the best solution to that. Ingrid, yeah. Health, thank you. It auto-translated that, I assume. Gesundheit, yes. I was gonna say, I assume you said like salud or something. A wild coughing appeared. Are you gonna do that every time? I think just battle is what I want, yeah. We could get gold, but I don't really need gold. Possibly. You're fine. That's kind of funny. I believe this is the chapter where we're going to fight at Gronder Field. So to do an auxiliary battle at Gronder Field is pretty funny. I mean, we have 2 points and only 2 options that'll use our points, so I guess we don't have much choice. Off we go then. Let's get a preview of the end of this chapter. Gotta get your practice in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Blood of the Eagle and Lion. Yeah, we're going to Gronder Field, man. Goodness. But yeah, that's most of what I've been up to, is being sick. And then catching up on life after I was sick. Oh, I didn't complain about the government. A weird sentence out of context. No, I was late to stream because, what am I looking for? I was gonna look at supports, but I don't think we actually need anything other than just make sure that Dudu gets to bond with people because he's a little bit, behind due to having joined us late. I'm gonna scoot him near the front because he doesn't have as much movement as everyone else. License bureaucracy? No. So, student loans. There was like a court case a while ago and they made a ruling about certain repayment plans. So they canceled the one that I'm on, basically. Like, some court was like, actually, no, you can't do that anymore. And so now everybody who was on that kind of plan has to pick a new plan. And there's like, when you have student loans with the government, there are a few different repayment plans that you can choose from. Some of them can be based on like how much money you bring in or like how fast you want to pay it off and stuff like that. And I had the cheapest one, and then they were like, no, we don't want that one to exist anymore, which sucks. They actively want pain for students and the intelligentsia. It's rough. Thankfully, I'm so broke that I still won't have to pay very much money. But in order to... So, like, they're gonna get rid of the plan I'm on, right? I think that's a good layout. They're gonna get rid of the plan that I'm on. And so I have to get a new plan. And if I don't tell them what plan I want, they're just gonna pick for me. And the one they're gonna pick for me is, of course, the most expensive option. And I was like, dude, absolutely not. Please pick the one that is not very much money at all. I would rather that. America's system be like, we care about your money, not your feelings. Truly, truly. So I went in and I filled out all of the stuff. And thankfully, like, it can hook up to records they already have. So it was just clicking a couple of buttons. But then the last button, it was like, okay, here are your options. Pick the one you want and then click forward and we'll let you review and submit. So I was like, okay, I want this one. And I clicked and I moved forward and then it just infinite loaded. And then I tried on another browser and I tried on a different browser. I tried clearing the cache. I tried going incognito. I tried it on my phone. I looked up Reddit posts of other people being like, why is it broken? John Roberts canceled student debt relief because college loan forgiveness was unfair to a fictional guy who took us out a small business loan to start a landscaping business right out of high school. Roberts was outraged on behalf of someone who doesn't exist. Oh my god. Why would the government sites work? Exactly. They're all made with like toothpicks and gum. It's a mess. Yeah, so still haven't submitted that. I think there's a paper form, which is annoying, but if I must, I will. But no, it was supposed to be the little thing they give you very generously. They're like, this form will take you 10 minutes. And I was like, cool, I've got an hour and a half. It took me an hour and a half before I gave up. So that was lame.
I am prepared.
He is prepared. Well, he can't fight mages very well, actually. So why don't we start with you? You don't really need the killer lance, honestly. Any lance in your hands is a killer lance. I do need to I need to give him more weaponry. He's been killing too much. Rawr. Yeah, no, it was obnoxious. It was obnoxious. And like, I don't know the full story of that landscaping business that you're talking about, the fictional guy. But I am also, behind the scenes, technically speaking, I am also a small business owner. And I genuinely would not be offended if we forgave student loans. Oligarchs have hated higher education ever since the Reagan administration, who wanted to punish students for protesting against the Vietnam War. That would make sense to me. I don't know enough about all of the history behind it, but that would make sense to me. No, it sucks. It's so confusing because, like, when I got my loans, they were like, yeah, you gotta pay this back in, like, 10 years. And then when I was filling out the forms, they were like, you know, at any point between now and when you're, like, 60 years old, that would be good. So, evidently, it was not 10 years. But at least they aren't expecting me to pay that back much sooner than I will be prepared to. So, that's cool.
It was meant to be.
Oh, it is raining outside all of a sudden. I guess that's why the thunder was so loud. I can hear it through my headphones. It's like pouring. I had something similar, but it was the security check at the airport an hour before my plane left. I almost couldn't kiss the girl. Oh no. I'm glad you survived the TSA enough to... Can I see? Yes, I can attack from here. I almost said smooch from here because I was trying to talk about girl kissing. Even with the mini bow. Nice. Conservatives wanting biblical law but conveniently forgetting that the Torah discharges all debt after 7 years. Oh, burn. I feel like there are so many conveniently forgetting kind of things, you know? Ain't that just the way? I think Sylvain.
What's the plan?
Whoa, I did not tell you to rotate, sir. Sylvain, control this guy. Why do you keep... I think maybe my Joy-Con is wiggling. Fire baloney? Oh, just a javelin. Okay, no magic. Just throw weapon, actually. Oh, look at that shiny horse. Hell yeah. Ooh, rude. Bear in mind, this is the same government that limits what half the country can access online. What do you mean? Half, maybe? World's on fire, man. That's the summary there. Half. Yeah, gotcha. It's like 85 degrees and overcast in my neck of the woods, and compared to the 100 degrees scorcher, it almost feels like fall. I had a little bit of that. Where we went on vacation was significantly hotter. Not even necessarily, it's not like we went down like to Miami or something. We went somewhere that should have been in the same climate as us, but they were having a heat wave at the time. But yeah, then like coming home and being like, ooh, it's nice. And then it's been like, I don't know, maybe like 60s or 70s. And like I walked the dog the other day and I came in, I was like, man, it was really nice out. And then like I opened my computer and it gave me the weather on the upper corner of the like loading screen. And it was like, oh yeah, it's 50 degrees out. And I was like, oh, no wonder. No wonder it's finally nice out. Wait, you can afford to travel? Inconceivable. Well, the truth is, Birdie can afford to travel. And we went to catch up with some of Birdie's friends. So I was a guest. I was a spoiled guest. Hello, relatively new to Fire Emblem, but hoping to cosplay male Robin next year. Ooh, that's exciting. I have a lot of fond associations with Robin's outfit because a dear friend of mine used to wear a cosplay of it to LARP. So unfortunately now when I see that coat, I'm like, I'm not like, oh, it's Robin. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Friend's character. Heroes also keeps putting out new Robin forms. Good for them, good for them. When I was looking in on the wiki, I don't even know what I'm gonna do about these. When I was looking on the wiki for the image, I knew that there had to be a picture of Ingrid on a Pegasus somewhere for the thumbnail today. But getting to look through and see like the like baby form they released for her was so cute. I really am missing out in Heroes, I think. I don't think I have the energy to keep up with another game like that, but I don't know, I do sometimes feel like I'm missing out with all of the new forms and things. excuse my coughing. Diamond, you're in here a little bit late, but I do have a cough today. So I apologize if that is distracting at all. Is this a count? You gonna keep a count for me? Oh boy. I feel like nobody else can don't do this. I feel like nobody else can really move far enough, and I don't want to split the group too much. It's okay that the Pegasus is gonna go after Ash because he's got a bow, so he'll be fine. He's designed to shoot down horses. I've tried to get into Heroes, but it goes by so fast. That's fair. I think
What's my strategy?
A game with like a gacha system, the gacha system has to be just right for me to enjoy it. And it was years ago when I last tried Heroes, but like it wasn't hitting right for me at the time. I could try it again sometime, but when will I have the time? I suppose that is the question, isn't it? Chris will kill me if I don't catch up in Genshin and Star Rail first, I think. Who am I gonna dance for? That's an excellent question. I mean, part of me kind of wants to dance for Mercedes just to get everybody in like a solid line, but that won't do much for me. Is anybody in like a horrible position that needs to move? Other than poor Ash, but I believe in him. No, I think I will dance for Mercedes. Speaking of gacha, Xenoblade 2, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I'm not familiar. What is the T here? I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're scared of me without me even trying. I can just sense. I can sense the lecture.
I'll take all the strength I can get.
Hell yeah, buddy. Had to take a little tea break there. I've got a green tea. It's like green and pomegranate, and I found out while I was sick that it's really good with a little bit of honey. So that's what I'm doing. I lecture about why insert character is great. That's all. No, you provide such a valuable service. Thank you so much. I'm sure it's really helpful to the other members who don't play the game and are like, I don't know. Because I get that so much. If you don't know, members have access to polls for what character is coming up next in our next ASMR. Reason to join the channel membership if you so desire. Shameless plug. It's like $2, so you know, do what you will. No, never expected. But they get to pick. But I get a lot of people who only play one of the 2 Hoyo games, and so I'm always seeing comments of like, I'm abstaining because I don't know these people. Ooh, hell yeah, excellent. Alternatively, I'll get like, I don't know, that one looked pretty, which I think is a valid way to choose, honestly. Or they play 0 and are here for Fire Emblem. There's that too, yeah. That is the secret third option. I think voting for the prettiest girl is a perfectly acceptable way to vote. I just tie it up to see if you'll do 2 characters at once. I will not. I think we've established a precedent that if there's a tie, I just pick whoever I feel like. Whoever I think I could manage the most at the given point in time. Curses. We almost did that with was it 3,000 subs? Is that what Raiden was
the only
for?
way.
I think so. The 3,000 subs poll was tied so tightly that it said 50%, but one bar was like a pixel longer. Like I had to screenshot it. Raiden was 3K. She was tied with Lisa. Every chance I vote for it, and every time I will hope for it. Keep going, keep going. I believe in you one day. Yeah, Lisa got close. Yeah, so she ended up just being who I did for the 4,000. Had to check how much time I have on it, 180 plus hours, and I still don't have all the fucking characters. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's insane. That is insane. They're not... That's like a set roster. Like, they're not, like, releasing new characters, or... I'm not familiar, I'm so sorry. My sibling plays Xenoblade, I think. I should try it. What if you just punch this guy, actually? you see Dedue just marching up towards you and you know you're dead. But they never met, so that'd be awkward. Oh, I didn't think we meant, like, the two characters in one video. I thought you meant, like, two videos at once. I see, I misunderstood. That's interesting. That would be an interesting... yeah, I think it would depend on the way that, what characters, I mean, like, what characters tied. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, set characters with most boring generic comments. Oh, that's rough. I'm so sorry. Ooh, he's almost finished his class. We should put some emphasis on him, too. For Star Rail, I do got some names I want you to meet for videos. For Genshin, Mormawika is always a win. I do get comments pretty steadily, I think, asking for Mormawika. I've been getting a lot of Arlecchino lately. I don't know if something happened. Her videos are doing even better, like in my daily views, her videos are doing even better than A right now, which is crazy to me because A was topping my charts forever and she's still my most viewed video.
What's next?
I mean, we know someone who loves Arlecchino, that's true, a resident, I don't think they're here today, but a resident Starling is a big Arlecchino fan.
I knew you could do it.
Nice. Also, yeah, you should try Xenoblade. It's the worst game ever. I should. No, I should. Xenoblade, Persona is one that looks like I would really like it. There's another one, and I'm trying to think. I feel like I was thinking about it recently when I was watching the Nintendo Direct, but I'm not sure what. Squonk and I have agreed to try and get you into Zenless. I don't know that I can do it. I already am behind in 2. I'm already behind in 2 Hoyo games, so I'm not sure if I can get there. You went through 40 legendary pools and got nothing. Oh, that's so painful. That's so painful. I'm so sorry. That's rough. I feel like I'm not in a good position to reach anybody right now. Except maybe Ingrid can get over here. Or I might have to send her some help, honestly. That was like a half cough. It like only did the first part. Maybe it'll come back later. Yeah, I don't think anybody can reach her otherwise. I can almost... Okay, I think I will send Sylvain and then dance, and then he can... 2.5, thank you. So then he can help her out. Because I don't want her to be left there fighting all of these enemies on her own. That's a lot. You can at least help her out a little bit. Maybe get rid of... yeah, that's fine. Get rid of this guy.
Burn until we meet again.
Sorry. It's just gonna be like this, I think. Oh, he can move again. I don't want him to, though. Okay. And then everybody else is kind of locked in over here. 4, we're rounding up. I'll take it. That seems reasonable. Man, I'm trying to think, what was the other game I was thinking about? But I'm not sure. I feel like there are always like new farming sims coming out and stuff. There's that one, what is it? If it bugs you? No, I think it's fun. Is it Moonwood Peaks? Is that the name of it? It's like a farming sim, but you're a vampire. I haven't looked at it, but I've heard about it. That sounds kind of fun. Oh, Fields of Mystria! It came out of like beta, and it's like it had its official release, right? You were playing that, Cass. That looked fun. I could ask for Lauma and Columbina, but you don't know them well enough yet. Yeah, I haven't like interacted, I don't think, with Columbina. It's so good. I'm glad. I'm jealous. I've seen people playing a little bit, and I'm like, ooh, yeah.
Be more useful now.
I could always do another farming sim. That does sound fun. Mystery is nice. I'm horribly burnt out on farming games though. That's fair. That's fair. You have to like have the itch for it, you know? I highly recommend it. Cass is screaming his recommendation. Highly recommend it. And I will stand on the soapbox and shout it if I gotta. You heard it here first. I think you were one of the first people I heard about it from when you were streaming it. Probably last year, honestly. No, that sounds good. What are your favorite parts about it? I suppose is the question. Like every farming sim is the same, and every farming sim has something that like stands out and makes them better. Daniel likes the romanceables a lot more than Stardew. Okay. I know there's that lady that everybody likes. There's that lady that everybody likes. Except March. Fuck March. Is March the one I would like? I feel like he probably is. I've seen his face around. I remember Ophelia being down bad for the tsundere bad boy, if I recall. That might be who we're talking about. I have a type. In Mystery, I mean. Tsundere, blacksmith, redhead. Yeah, that was made for me. That sounds like it was made for me. I don't feel rushed to have my farm to a 5-star. The interactions seem more personable, and the retro 90s look you enjoy. And yes, Filioggled March. Unsubbed, no! I've betrayed Daniel on a fundamental level, I think. No, that's probably... I hate him so much. Oh no. Is he like really an asshole? Like... Is it like, I have to, I believe you were a Felix appreciator, so I have to imagine it's worse than Felix's spiky attitude. I like Lawrence, I should shut up. Yeah, get out of here with your bad taste. No, I'm kidding, I love you. He was just everywhere online. Oh, no, that makes sense. He's a good character and see the potential. He's not that bad. He's just a keep my guard up type. Yeah, that calls to me. I do tend to like those characters quite a bit. Lawrence, ban him! I won't do it because if I actually did it, it would be mean, but it would be really funny, so I just want to state it out loud, the concept of me reaching over there and timing you out. I won't do it because actually doing it is not nice. It is funny concept though. I said that to someone the other day. Oh, everybody in the room was like, I'm gonna get water. Yeah, me too. And then someone else was like, well, I'm not. And I was like, it'd be so funny if I just poured this glass of water on you at this moment. I won't because I'm not an asshole, but I just need everybody to imagine it because the joke is funny. Overexposure, same reason I dislike most indie animation. I get that. I'm like, ugh, I'm sick of seeing this guy. I get that way sometimes. I'm trying to think of an example, but I don't have any off of the top of my head. But I've had like fan fiction I've written where it's like I didn't give my all to this one, but you know, whatever, it's a silly little piece, and then like everybody likes that one, and you're like, ugh, stop talking about it. I'm sick of hearing this one. Kind of that feeling. I don't think I've gotten that on any of my videos. I don't think I have any videos. I mean, I probably have videos that I wasn't as satisfied with, but I don't think you guys were satisfied with them either. I think Ingrid needs some help here.
Thank you.
Ooh, bee. Nice.
Interesting.
Interesting. I don't want her to just like charge ahead and be solo right there is the thing. Also, the fact that you can what in the game blows my mind. It sounds, I think you missed a word and it makes it jump. Okay. I was like, my mind is filling in so many options. Suspicious. The fact that you can what? The fact that you can jump blows your mind. Interesting. Interesting. I'm doing like 5 things at once, shush. No, you're good, you're good. I don't really know what to do with him. I think maybe I'll move Ash. It's never not funny the way he yells as he dances. Oi. Oh god, yeah, I built a beautiful Lego undersea diorama, posted it, and got Jack. And then I posed Brickhead Slop of a streamer. It's like 100 reblogs. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so frustrating. I think most creatives have that story somewhere. It's like I don't know if you've seen the video of Markiplier talking about, he has like a stupid video of him dubbing over cats. And it's like his most viewed video. I think everybody has something like that.
I won't falter.
Just the way. Or like, do you guys remember Dirtman? the short going around of the little song about keeping dirt under your pillow. I remember seeing an interview with him. I think his name is Carter Vale. I remember seeing an interview clip.
Whatever gets me by.
With him, the Dirt Man. Yeah, I love that video. I saw an interview clip of him being like, you know, this was just a stupid thing I made, and like I asked my friend, like, is this anything? And he was like, yeah, I guess so. And then it blew up. I think that's how it goes. Still dealing with a migraine. Can't take off days for rest for the rest of the year. Oh, it's only the end of August. So I got screen minimized to help the sting. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm continuing. Maybe we really should do that health spell over the chat. Continuing to wish you all a feel better. Are these the last guys? I think so. Look at these. Hold on. Can I see them? Look at these like panoramic views out here. Like, tragically, this place is really pretty. I didn't even know we had a waterfall here. Oh, waterfall here. Huh. It's so sad what we're gonna do to this place because it's so pretty. And by what we're gonna do, I mean covered in blood. Markiplier, the innovative producer who adapted the indie game from Iron Lug into a blockbuster film, got his start dubbing cat and dog videos. They have water bottles, that is what I said. Waterfall is what I meant. To be fair, you never go to the water here. That's fair. It's kinda, yeah. Bet on me for rarely checking out the field. I usually go straight to the battle. No, me too, but I was like zoomed in looking around. I was trying to angle it to look at the enemies here, and then I noticed. You can take care of this. I need to give him more weapons.
Too weak for this world.
Don't worry, blood is good for the plants. It might be.
Isn't good enough.
Oh, buddy. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and the lakes like you used to. I believe those are song lyrics for anyone not in the loop. Are we still? I think Ingrid is still training right now. I've probably not been using the right weapon to train her though, because I'm a silly. Continuing to post more lyrics. I'm actually not super familiar with all the lyrics. It's mostly the chasing waterfalls part that I know. Okay, Sylvain, you have to move. You are in the way. I'm trying to train Felix now. Nope. There we go. The meditation of rivers, waterfalls, and war on the battlefield. Yeah!
I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
This is like one of the most fertile areas of
Not bad at all.
Nice. This is like one of the most fertile areas of the continent too, they mention. Yeah, that makes sense. I originally heard the lyrics as Go Go Jason Waterfalls. That's pretty fun. Is this... Oh no, this... We could go to Garrick Mach, apparently. But let's go to... Conant Tower. Conan Tower is probably it. I read it as Conrad Tower. That battlefield is not as much fun when it's not a three-way. I would agree. And they kind of like cordon us off into a third of it for that auxiliary battle. That's the other thing, is the auxiliary battles are in general like a smaller scale anyway, I feel like. So excuse me. Yeah, we can replenish, why not? We are standing where Miklon was, I believe. POV, you are Miklon. Ooh. We have to fight our way out of the tower, it would seem like. Conan the Barbarian's tower. That's probably a similar... Ooh, there are so many. Oh dear. That's probably a similar vibe. Put Sylvain in the middle! I'm glad that we all want to torture him. There you go. No, I agree. That seems like the correct choice. I think actually Ash in the back would be helpful because he can just like fire off the ends. I think I want Felix up here though. That's probably good. I didn't even pay attention to these guys. He can stay with me though. I think maybe I'll put Flame with Felix. Or did they finish their support? Let me check. I'm glad we all want to torture him. Feely about her husband. Listen, I have never met a Sylvain supporter who had a nice thing to say about him. Sylvain fans are viciously bullying him 24/7. Don't you worry. Oh, he can bond with Sylvain. Oh, right, we were saving that because that's the end game we have. Okay, so he can bond with Flame. Why I should go on to Flame and see who she's got. Ooh, Dedue. That's true. I do kind of want to have her hang out with Dedue, I think. Oh yeah, one day I could not kiss a girl. I went out and found Pokemon Black for a pretty good price. Ooh. That's fun. Flame to go. Oop, nope, sorry. Wrong way. You. What? This is how I do it. I briefly forgot how brains work. Pokemon Black. That's the one with N in it? Yes. I had that one. Or, I had White, actually. I love N, though, I remember. That's probably the last Pokemon game I, like, thoroughly enjoyed. I didn't get Scarlet Violet, though. It's Unova. I played Sun and Moon, but I don't know, something about the way that, like, the end game worked for it, or, like, going around and getting the legendaries, like, didn't jive with me, and Sword and Shield really upset me, actually. Sword and Shield upset me enough that I decided I was done playing Pokemon. I've heard good things about the one that came after, though. Who else? I guess I could look through Seth's list and see who needs an adult. It's all of them. I wonder if he can still bond with Ingrid. Was it Swordbert and Shieldbert? Valid. No, it was Oh, the writing of that game is particularly a mess, which is a shame. I really like Pierce. No one's surprised. I like the vibe of the enemy team a bit. I know a lot of people didn't because like they weren't like they weren't like a proper enemy force. Of course you do. Yeah. I do. They weren't like a proper enemy team. So not a lot of people like them. I liked that they were just silly little guys. I enjoy a silly little guy. This checks out. I was gonna set it with Ingrid, I think. Where is she? Oh, there we go. I was like, where's my girl? There we go. And let me give Dimitri some stuff because he could use a new lance, I think. Here, have this one. That's better. It's probably enough for now. No, what I didn't like about Sword and Shield. To be fair, in Sun and Moon, the real evil team is the Ether Foundation and not Team Skull. That's true. They were also silly little guys, and I liked them. I didn't like, you know, I think that the Ether Foundation was a fun villain from what I remember, but I enjoyed Team Skull. They were fun silly little guys too. I did have fun with like the world of Sun and Moon. I think it was just some of it was a little confusing for me. Team Skull, my babies. I personally have much beef with Gen 6 Kalos. Like, I always keep my starter, not in those though. Plus the only one Gen 6 got a mega evolution. Interesting. I honestly, X and Y, I mean, nobody's surprised I didn't finish, but like that was probably one of the first Pokemon games I didn't finish. That was about where my not finishing started. I did finish Sword and Shield, by the way. So, you know, shoo away the allegations. Yeah, I wanted to like X and Y more than I did, I think. But, go play Legend ZA, you'll see plenty more. No, Sword and Shield just like... They took away a lot of the player agency, and then they dropped a legendary on you that was irrelevant to everything and came out of fucking nowhere. And like, you know, when I get... My friend and I 100% did that. Excellent. What are your thoughts about Pal World? No, I'm not addicted. Why do you ask? I haven't checked it out. I'm kind of on a cooldown, I guess, of monster collectors. Feel like you and the allegations of never finishing games is like me loving A, Fox Girls, or B, white-haired waifus. I used to finish more games. Now it's I'm much more selective about what I have energy for, is really the problem. I'm an adult now. Nobody can reach these guys, is the unfortunate thing here. No, Sword and Shield, I liked the, like, arena sports tournament kind of energy of the game design. Is it really 10 already? Damn. I liked that energy. It made Pokemon feel the way that Pokemon is supposed to, I think. I've seen you finish one game. Engage. I mean, that's fair. I haven't finished many on stream. Have I finished playing games since I started streaming? I guess the part of the question is, what do you consider finished? Because I've played a couple of dating sims and gotten one ending. Oh, I also finished, you know, 7 Days to End With You. Is that the full name of it? I think it is. We got to the end of at least one ending of that. Does that count, is the question. Like, if a game has multiple endings, when does it count as finished? My friend / coworker made brisket for lunch. Ooh, for the office, and we finally have some good fucking food. That sounds good. I like everything from
Ready for anything.
Sword and Shield except the actual story, which is most of the game. That's kind of the energy, isn't it? If there's end credits, then I call it finished. Then I think I finished that on stream, and I finished, I played through, in my own time, A Day with Death. I got to one of the endings, at least. It's probably... I probably haven't beaten many other games beyond that. Part of it is, though, that I'm playing a lot of games. Like, the Hoyo games don't have endings yet.
What's the plan?
So I can't have beaten them. So there is that. He can, like, almost kill this guy so many different ways. Yeah, Sword and Shield, there's a point where, like, the maps, if we imagine the map's kind of, like, circular, and so you go off to the left half of the map, and then you come back to center, and then you go off to the right half. And when you're about to go off to the right half, there's, like, this huge earthquake implying that, like, something big and world-changing has happened, and the bad guys have done something huge. And the NPCs
ready when you are.
Go investigate it and tell you that you should let the adults handle this and you should continue on with your sports journey. And so they take away the plot from you and tell you to just keep going. The plot thing Leon does for you. Yeah. They're just like, okay, no, let the grown-ups do this. And I'm like, look, I know that this game is for 10-year-olds. I get it, okay? But I'm an adult woman, and I want to go do the plot, actually. I was so mad. I was like, at first I was thinking, like, they were going to go check it out and then find out that actually that had been a distraction and the real problem was going to be on my path, but it wasn't. They just went and did it for you. And so I missed out on the plot because the NPCs went to do it. Did you know Leon is the unbeatable champion with his Charizard? Did you? They took away my player agency and I didn't enjoy that. And yeah, like when I get a Pokemon game, I assume, you know, it's the same game. There's two versions, because there's some slight differences between the two in terms of Pokemon that are available to you, including the box art legendary, right? And the way that the games had been up until that point,
what's next?
if anybody's new to my streams, they're like, why are we playing Fire Emblem or why are we ranting about Pokemon? This is weird. This is just the way we do it. Oh no, Annie!
I'll only slow you
She'll be
down.
okay.
Go on.
But, I wasn't spinning that, it spun itself. No, like, I expect, because the previous games had been this way, that, you know, you get through or close to the, rant however you want. You get close to the Elite Four, or maybe sometimes it's after you beat the Elite Four, but before, sometimes it's like you haven't finished off whatever enemy team you're dealing with in this game yet. But, you know, like, close, like, in the third act of the game, basically. At some point, you will go and fight the legendary on the box art, right? Right? Like, to me, that's the emotional contract we're signing. Where, like, you showed me this Pokemon, and I am looking forward to finding this Pokemon. This is the Pokemon I bought this game for. I picked this game because of that Pokemon. So I was like, I think I have Sword, if I remember. So I was like, I can't wait to meet Sword Dog. He's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to see what he does. I don't remember his name now. But I was like, oh hell yeah, like I can't wait for him to show up. And I can't wait for him to show up. And I can't wait for him to show up. And then they were like, Zacian? Thank you, Chris. I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait. Then they have you face off against the bad guy, the like leader bad guy. And they're like, oh no, like now this like extraterrestrial or like super duper powerful or like obviously a legendary Pokemon from like ancient times, or like I don't remember exactly the plot, but you know, like there were legendary flags suddenly everywhere, and they were like, oh no, what's gonna be legendary time? Now we have to fight the legendary. And then here appeared a Pokemon I had never heard of or seen before and had no idea what it was, and it sure wasn't Sword Dog appeared. And then I fought and beat it, and they were like, yay, you got the legendary. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Where's my Sword Dog? And then I kept playing and I beat the game, because I did beat the game. And I still didn't get Sword Dog. There was no Sword Dog. I was lied to. And that really just ended it for me. I know that you can do the post game to get, yeah, he's in the post game. I know you can do the post game. I was willing to do the post game to go get him. I was like, I'm pretty sure you have to like look something up. I don't think it's as explicitly clear. I think I had to look something up to figure out how to go get him. And I started doing it, and I remember it being a slog and me giving up and being annoyed. So I never got my freaking I never got my freaking I never got my freaking Sword Dog because the game wasn't the way I wanted it to be. That's the nicest thing I have to say about it. It really ruined Pokemon for me, honestly. I'll look into that one now. I've got an emulator for my PC, probably. I really like, if you're looking for Pokemon game recommendations. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. Pokemon Platinum, if you're looking for a 2D classic. I was gonna say my like holy grail of my childhood was Diamond. Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum are all within the same group. I think Platinum has more in it, so Platinum's kind of like the go-to. It was really good. They did a remake, right? If you have a Switch, they did a remake. I also really liked, and this one I unfortunately did not beat. Everybody laugh. But Sapphire, I had a lot of fun with. But yeah, if you like pointed a gun at me and said like pick the best Pokemon, go. I probably would lean towards the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum trio. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but the fandom wanted a Platinum remake. That's fair. Don't play the remakes, they're just bad. Oh no. I own it, but I didn't get as far through it. I beat Diamond. I absolutely beat Diamond. I had like 300 hours in Diamond. I still have like my original playthrough of it. No, I loved Diamond. Diamond is a good one. Sapphire was a lot of fun, I remember. Part of why I have so many, I'm like trying to decide what to do with them, but they can't reach anybody is my problem here. They're better than OG Diamond and Pearl, but then again, people prefer Platinum and wanted to remake that. I see. Part of the reason that I have so many hours in Diamond is because the underground. Like I said, I grew up with a sibling, and actually my sibling got, I think Diamond was their game and I took it.
I fully grasp this topic.
They got one, and then we were fighting over it so bad that my mom bought the other one. So that way we could both have one and stop fighting. The only ones I didn't finish are the last set of major fights. The only ones I didn't finish the last set of major fights have competitive abilities. I see. Oh, nice. Look at her go.
I must lead them well.
It's because I have Killing Edge on. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Platinum added a lot to the story. So usually the way that the games work, it was they would release a kind of like duology, two sides of a coin, and then a while later they would release a third one that kind of combined
There's
them
still room
somehow.
for improvement.
Was sort of the energy, which is why when they put out Black and White, we were all waiting for Gray.
Oh, life sharpens the senses.
But instead we got Black 2, White 2. But I think Platinum expands a lot on the original Diamond or Pearl. I don't know off the top of my head if like it fixes the issue that part of the reason that the way that you would pick between Pokemon games is because they would have some exclusive regionals, partially to like encourage you to trade with other players. Pokemon Morally Gray, truly.
Burn until we meet again.
So like, I had Diamond, my sibling had Pearl, and so there were some Pokemon in Pearl that I couldn't get, and there were some in Diamond that my sibling couldn't get, and so we would have to trade those Pokemon to each other. I don't know off the top of my head if Platinum just has all of them, since it doesn't have a secondary. Yeah, there was no Pokemon Z, but we got Legend ZA, so we're good now. Yeah, like they were like X and Y, and it was like, well, obviously there'll be a Z, but there wasn't a Z. I don't know what, I think by the time we were at Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon, we knew that there wouldn't be a third one. There wasn't a third one for Sun and Moon, was there? I don't think so. If I had to guess, I would guess like stars. I don't know what I would guess for like Sword, Shield, and what? What's the secret third thing that goes with that? Staff? Like magic staff? I'm really like, this map is really testing me. I'm not totally sure what I want to do with it. There were 2 third ones for Sun and Moon. They just made Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Or rather, alternate timeline. Yeah, I didn't keep up with all that. Sword, Shield, and Spear? Maybe. See, like, I was thinking about, like, the weapons triangle, but I feel like Sword and Shield is, like, offense and defense. And there's, like, not a third. Support, maybe? Which is where I guess I land on, like, a staff. People memed on Pokemon Gun. That's fair. That's pretty funny. Pokemon Let's Go has an Eevee version and a Pikachu version. You missed out on some of the Pokemon in each version, so that tracks about the other games. Yeah, that tends to be how they like to do it. Bow and arrow? Maybe. They'll always do main games and pairings. Sword, Shield, and Tome. I like Staff because it also starts with an S, but I could see that. I feel like Pokemon Let's Go is a game for babies like me. I have heard that attitude before, but hey man, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I am all for it. I'm not really sure what I want to do with everybody here. Maybe I should dance for Deju to give him some movement. It's a good game for babies. A friend of mine does not play video games. Absolutely does not play video games. It's just not, she's not good at it. It's not her thing. But she's willing to try things. And so when we were in college, a friend of ours had decided he was going to do a Nuzlocke with, I want to say it was one of the GBA games. like really, like, what is it, Fire Red or whatever it was. But he lent it to her, and he was like, here, you can play Pokemon, it's not that hard, here are the rules, and told her the Nuzlocke rules. And she was like, I mean, okay. And she lost her very first battle ever against the rival. And so later that day, another good game for babies is Dark Souls. Absolutely not. Same energy though. No one's tricking me into playing Dark Souls. Exactly. Yeah. Later that day, she returned it to him, and she was like, I lost. And he was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I lost at Pokemon. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Very mean to start someone off with a Nuzlocke. I tried to Nuzlocke Black, and I got fucked up so hard. We, when the remake of Sapphire came out. Was it like Omega's Ruby, I think, and it's Alpha Sapphire? Is that right? I bought the Sapphire one because I had the Sapphire one as a kid, but me and Bernie decided to play it together as a Nuzlocke, and we got probably like a third of the way through. We were like invading the is there a super easy mode for beginners? for Pokemon? I mean, generally Pokemon is gentler. Don't do a Nuzlocke. But a Nuzlocke is are artificially imposed rules on yourself. Just play the game as it is and you will be okay. Ooh, nice. You played it, it's gone, let's go. Oh no.
Next.
No bullying. 11, thank you.
This level of mastery is enough.
Also would recommend. Yeah, the reason I didn't finish that one is because we were fighting the bad guys in that game. We had like invaded their base, and we have to fight a whole bunch of them. And our beloved like hero of our team was a Zigzagoon named Bandit. And poor Bandit, that's a normal type, and we were fighting the it's not Team Rocket, it's like Team Magma or something, but they tend to use dark types and such, which are and like fighting types and stuff that if it hits your normal type, it'll it'll wipe them out. So poor Bandit, he got one-shotted and died. And in a Nuzlocke, if your Pokemon faints, you're supposed to treat them as dead and release them. And we screamed and we turned the game off, and we have genuinely never opened it since. And it's been how long since that game came out? Is Pokemon Snap still around? There's a Switch sequel. I didn't get into that one. I didn't look into it.
I can feel it in my bones.
He feels it in his bones. No easy mode for Dark Souls. That's a good question. I'm sure. No, just pain. Yeah, I was gonna say that would be my guess. Is there like a different game you could play to like train to get ready for Dark Souls? I don't know. I hear Hollow Knight isn't always easy. If she like grinds and trains on Hollow Knight, will that prepare her for Dark Souls?
You haven't earned my pity.
There's an easy mode in Black and White, but you need to beat the game once for it, and it's exclusive to one of them. What is that about? Shout out to my Linoon on my Alpha Sapphire, who was only there for HMs and killed the last Elite Form ever for me. I love that. So because of the story of Bandit, when I played Sword and Shield, they had a new Zigzagoon in that game. I wish Hollow Knight is good for side-scrollers and platformer games like that, so it doesn't really cross over the skills you'd learn. I should play Hollow Knight. I'm thinking about it lately because I was watching a friend play. Yeah, I can dance for Ash. I'm glad they ended HMs in Gen 7. Which gen is that?
Much appreciated.
The HMs sucked. That was frustrating. Yeah, he should be good. It was Sun and Moon. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played too many of them since then, honestly. Let's do Killer Bow. Why not?
I've got you.
Excellent! There's too many games, not enough energy. Yeah, ain't that the truth?
I must steel myself.
Goodness. Apparently, Jedi Fallen Order is an easy mode for Dark Souls, but I disagree. Interesting. No, I'm with you. I'm not going near Dark Souls with a 10-foot pole. No one wants to see this. Thank you. Actually, Dragon's Dogma could be considered Dark Souls easy mode since you get pawns that can assist. That's a thought. No, the Saga of Bandit. when I played Sword and Shield, speaking of getting to the Elite Four, I had a they released like a new regional variation of Zigzagoon for that. Ooh, he's okay. And so I gave him an Everstone, which means that he can't evolve, and I locked him in. I named him Bandit, and I took him all the way to the Elite Four, or the Championship, or whatever they call it in that game. And Bandit got to defeat. He got to be on the winning team and win the game with me. Justice for Bandit, very important. Which, if you aren't aware, Zigzagoon is not an awesome Pokemon. After a certain point, especially if you don't evolve him, his skill set is just not, his stats aren't there. He could not hold his own with anything. Obstagoon's great though, I'm sure, but I just had to emotionally, I needed to do this for me, you know? It's an awesome Pokemon, his stats are just bad, yeah. His stats were not good. I was struggling so bad, but he made it and I kept him alive. I had to keep reviving him, but I kept him alive and he made it to the Elite Four and he won the game. Zigzagoon went to the rock concert. Yeah, I know, I do love their design. I do think it's fun. I played Jedi Fallen Order on easy and enjoyed it. I'm gonna look into Dragon's Dogma now. Oh, nice! He's adorable, and that's all that matters. That truly, I do appreciate, as much as people get into the like weeds of evolving and breeding and stats and all of that with Pokemon, I do appreciate that, like, generally speaking, you can beat the game with any Pokemon you want. As evidenced by my Zigzagoon. So if you want to just play in the like, I think these guys are cute kind of way and not give a shit about team comp, you can do that. Pokemon's an easy enough game that as long as you're dedicated, you can do that. You will get there and it'll be great. And as someone who likes to play mostly with based on my emotional attachment to the Pokemon, that really works for me. I do have a little bit more of a strategy head for it than I do with like Fire Emblem. I don't give a shit about Fire Emblem stats. I'm sure other people do. I'm not the person who plays Maddening, so it doesn't matter. I'm glad that that's an option for you all. But it's just not gonna happen for me. Hence why we have Ferdinand here. Honestly, she might just wait for them to come over. I'm all about an army of Eeveelutions. I'm obsessed with them. Eevee is a great Pokemon with all of the iterations. There is a reason that they are so popular. What's your favorite Eeveelution? I'd have to think about mine for a while. I tend to like fire Pokemon, so I am tempted to say Flareon, and actually I do have a Flareon in this room, a plush. So I am tempted to say that one. But I am also, I am here for the sapphic energy of Espeon and Umbreon. So I do enjoy that. They're all very pretty, is the thing, and I do enjoy very pretty I do enjoy very pretty Pokemon, so that does make it difficult to choose. We've got some Vaporeon appreciators here. Oh, don't worry, I understand. No, Vaporeon is very cool. You like a certain someone in Scarlet Violet then? Ooh, is there like an Eevee trainer? Eevee is the best evolution. Eevee's great, the OG. Second place is tied between Flareon and Espeon. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think I would be inclined to say Flareon. I like the coloration and the design of Sylveon. Like, I like the concept of it, but like the way of like getting it. I'm trans, so like I gotta say Sylveon. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I was kind of thinking about that. I can't look at Sylveon without seeing the trans flag, honestly. No, I like the color palette, I like the character design, I like the idea behind it, but I don't know, like obtaining one is like kind of annoying. And so that kind of dampens it for me. Just a little bit. I think I played Pokemon before we got fairy types, and so my brain never like adapted to the presence of I can't, it's really easy to not see it. I think you are in fewer queer circles than I, friend. But yeah, like my brain never adapted to the presence of fairy types quite right, and so I think that that
always depend on you.
So Clefairy did not exist to you? I had Clefairy, but she wasn't a fairy type before. She used to be just like normal, as far as I remember. I found a pal who looks like a fluffy Eevee and immediately made it in Pal World. That's excellent. Eevee is just a high quality shape, truly. Feely Sylveon is max happiness with a fairy move in any game that isn't XY. Alright, well maybe it was just XY that was really annoying then. Maybe that's my problem. Because there's a friendship mechanic and then there's a different mechanic. And she needed the other mechanic, and I can't remember what it was now. But I remember it being frustrating. I had it pointed out to me that it's super over-designed compared to the other Eevees. Like I prefer more ground and rock. I prefer more categories. Ground and rock are not synonymous, no matter what the TCG claimed. I always got those confused. Because in my head, they're very similar. Affection. It sucks. I was like, I remember there was like a secondary friendship mechanic, and it was annoying. Yes, I'm not in this group. No, got nothing against it, just not connected anyway. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, I feel like most of my friends are within queer community. And I feel like any of us, like you put a Sylveon out and we're like, ah, yes, trans flag, right. Don't forget fighting. Fighting I can remember as being different. But I don't know, ground and rock are kind of the same thing in my head. Hello, Yoshi, welcome in! We're doing Sylveon Trans Queen, in my opinion. We're talking about Pokemon and we're doing auxiliary battles right now. As I try to train up people. You gotta feed the Eevee macarons until they had 2 hearts, and then it had to have a fairy move. Oh, confusing. Excuse me for being late, I was at a charity event. Well, that's a good reason to be late, isn't it? I'm a little bit sickish today. I feel fine, but I sound a little sick and I keep coughing, is the news blast here. Sylveon, the best evolution! Yeah, we were talking about our favorites. What did this... You wrote "Sup, Chris," which is a perfectly normal thing to write. YouTube decided you were speaking a different language of some sort and translated it as crispy soup. And I saw that and knew that that must not have been what you said, but it shows me the translation first. So congrats, Chris, you have a new nickname, I guess. Croutons, don't eat me! Crispy soup is pretty hilarious. What even would that be? Shame delayed arrivals, make them watch from the start and try to catch up. I might have that turned off, actually, I don't remember. Technically speaking, it's safer as a streamer to have the ability for people to scroll back turned off, in case you have an oopsie, so that way nobody clips it before you can scrub it free from the internet. I don't remember if I have it turned on. I probably should disable that, but we'll see. I do not taste well. How would you know? Thank you. My good friend, Crispy Soup. I see Bailey's colors and think trans flag. Oh, interesting. In her fantasy-inspired design, I wanted to incorporate some white to complete the flag, but didn't end up doing it. Interesting. I could kind of see it. See, the thing... The trans flag has, like, some of my favorite colors in it. So even before I figured out that, like, my gender's kind of squishy, a little bit liquidy, if you will, I was always like, damn, like, they get the best flag. I'm so jealous. Truly. The Arrow Ace flag is so nice. Yeah, like the Arrow purples are so good. A friend of mine who's, or sorry, the Ace, I should say. The Ace purples are so good. A friend of mine is Ace and her favorite color is purple, and so like, I'm always like, that's perfect, that's perfect. Every time I see the flag, I'm like, it's her! I honestly, I don't like the Arrow flag as much, which is a shame because it is mine. I don't know, the green is like, my favorite pride flag is the German flag. I suppose as a soldier you are required to say that. Chris P. Soup, nephew of the famous Chris P. Bacon. How would you know? You ever tasted your own blood? That's fair. Yeah, the Ace purple is gorgeous, especially against the gray. Yeah, like they just work so good together. I actually, in my bullet journal this month, coincidentally, those are the colors I'm using. Those are the colors in my theme. Is the purple with the silver. It's so good. Of course, it does send me back to my childhood of really liking Sonic and Blaze and Silver together. But their color palette is undeniable.
Practice is paying off.
Practice is paying off. Not the Ace, but specifically the Arrow Ace, which is a nice and beachy and warm. Ooh, okay, okay. I'm not as familiar of the like specifically duo flag. I'll have to look that up in a second. Let me finish this battle. I see, I see. I'm so used to, it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, because I'm not Ace, but I am Arrow, of people just using Arrow Ace to mean Ace. So that's my bad for assuming that was what you meant. The demi flag is kind of boring. Unfortunately, that is sometimes the case. It's because of how it's trying to represent the concept. It ends up with Arrow was aromantic, or was that the no sex one? So yeah, so Arrow is aromantic and Ace is asexual. And a lot of people who are asexual, I don't know. There are a lot of people who are both, I guess is how I want to say that. And a lot of times when I mention that I am Arrow, people are like, heck yeah, Ace solidarity. And I'm like, no, friend. You're incorrect, actually. I support you so much, but I am not part of your club. My flag is just red, white, and blue. That's fair. With that phrasing, though, that makes it sound like you mean the American flag. I know so many, so many flags. So many flags have red, white, and blue together, though. You're French, Chris? I think the French say it bleu, blanc, rouge. So that would be blue, white, red, specifically. When I first heard of Arrow, I immediately thought Aerosmith. Could be Dutch, yeah. Turn that flag 45 degrees. Yeah, I believe it is the Dutch flag, is what is being referred to there. But yeah, like the French flag, the Union Jack, the, most of them, honestly. Not most of them, lots of them. Lots of them are all three, red, white, and blue. I am indeed Dutch. Yoshi won. Who has the best memory? If you could help out here, actually. Ooh, sorry. Nice.
You knew the odds.
Goodness, I get hiccups. There's so much money. The last one gave me 8,000. 17,000 is so much money. Close enough. Both have windmills, probably. I think the stereotype would be Netherlands having all of the windmills. I don't know about French windmills. They're probably, I mean, there are windmills everywhere, but I feel like that's not from what I know, France does not. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one or two, but they're not the one that's known for that, certainly. What was I gonna look up here? What do we say? Arrow ace flag. Let me see. You all can Google at home. I'm just curious. I want to look. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it's like orange, yellow, white, light blue, and that's either a dark blue or a black. I'm not zoomed in. That's a nice color palette. I agree with you. It is very, very beachy. Yeah. I see what you mean. France has the modern windmills, not the old ones. Okay, okay. I feel like the old ones were like literally mills. Like the wind turned the turbine and then that turned like the stone to grind up the wheat, if I'm remembering. Mostly France goes nuclear. And you want to see wind turbines come to Germany. It's getting to the point where, in my opinion, where we're destroying too much nature. Oh no. Quick disclaimer, Dutch people do not all smoke weed. We have R18 clubs everywhere, or have R18 clubs everywhere. That's just parts of Amsterdam. That's good to know. That's good to know. The wind turbine fields I drive past every day are quite depressing. Oh. The first internal combustion engine was made for Turkish kebabs. That's cool. Isn't every club R18? I suppose it depends. I guess we can do manually. I don't know how much we're gonna have to do here, though. Yeah, everybody's pretty tired. So, maybe not. Oh, I should have auto-instruct. Oops. Oh well. No, that was the first steam engine? I don't know. I'm not very familiar with mechanics. Dance clubs exist, fair enough. I'm also not very familiar with clubbing, to be honest.
Professor, here's the report. Perfect, don't you think?
Yeah, the Dutch are not hedonists. They just believe in mitigating the risk of vice. Red districts are healthier than illicit brothels and less punitive than prostitution laws. I mean, that makes sense to me. I've kind of always thought that too. Of like, if you make something legal, then you can regulate it, which means that you can put in protections for it. There's a lot of nuance to that though, because it's like, well, who's in charge of regulating it? Sounds dope in the moment, and then you're filled with regrets. What, like clubbing? I like to dance. Like, whenever there's like a big party or like a wedding or something, I like dancing. But I don't drink, so I suppose I suppose that makes it less fun. At least to go to like a dance club or like a I don't know. Do they drink at discotheques? Is that a thing? I know like the US clubbing culture is the word I wanted. The like clubbing culture is like, you know, you get drinks, you go get drunk, and then you dance. And that's not really anything I've ever done.
Ingrid and I go way back. If we couldn't manage to cooperate, then what would that say about us?
We also do not all wear wooden shoes. That's just the old farmers. Honestly, I didn't think anybody still wore them. So they still wear the wooden shoes? Some people? I wanted to go clubbing with the girl I was kissing, but shitty parents. Oh no. I'm sorry. Weed legalization has ruined a lot of our playgrounds and common streets, so I'm voting in favor of banning it again. Sounds like it at least needs more rules, if nothing else. That's really unfortunate.
Still a long way to go.
How best to use this skill?
Another gain from mortal risk.
You rarely see it, you have to look for it, but it is out there. Interesting. Wooden shoes are hell on plumbing? They always clog things up. Oh, I get it. I honestly, I only associate clogs. Yes, I think of Netherlands, but I mostly think of Christmas traditions, which, if you don't immediately know what I'm talking about, probably sounds absolutely weird. Dedue has so many supports now. Look at him go. We wanted him to end with Dimitri, so I think we can do all of those. Yeah. He's gotten as far as he can with Felix, unfortunately. And then we wanted Ash with Ingrid, so that's all that they have. I'm just checking through here, and then we'll see Dedue supports. Okay, so Mercedes has Cyril as well. Am I gonna remember that? Maybe I should start with that, because I will remember that there's a bunch to do with Dedue. Separate support stream, planned the ships. Yeah, they were planned a stream or two ago. If it's in the playlist, if you go back, it's the tier list video that I did the other day. Oh, and Sedith has support up now. Oh, you can bond with Fleen. Interesting. Okay. I guess, yeah, let's start with Sedith. Oh, that's a big sigh.
Is something troubling you, Ingrid?
Oh, Sedith. You seem to have caught me when I thought nobody was around.
Perhaps I can help, if you would like to share.
I wouldn't want to bother you with my trivialities.
I will not pry, of course. But if you keep it to yourself, no one will be able to help you.
That's true. It's regarding my father.
Count Galatea. I have met him once or twice.
Well, you have likely heard that House Galatea's financial situation is precarious. Many regions of Fargus are harsh and infertile, but our lands are especially so. There were several years of fruitless harvests. It nearly ruined us. We could barely feed our troops. Then I was born bearing a crest, after generations bore none. Suddenly my family hung its future on me. My father had hopes that with my crest, I'd be married into a noble family, and that House Galatea's financial troubles would be a thing of the past.
Ah, I see. And the other house would benefit from the addition of your crest-bearing blood. It seems to me you have suffered much for the misfortune of being born with a crest.
I beg your pardon?
I know crests are highly valued, but they are also a burden. My feelings are mixed.
You truly think so? But you're so devoted to the goddess. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing.
Perhaps one day I will expound upon my opinion of crests in greater detail with you. For now, let it suffice to say that whether or not you bear one is secondary to your identity. You are a person, first and foremost. And you should be permitted to grow as a person, crest or not.
I agree. Thank you for listening.
If you ever wish to discuss this again, consider me available whenever you please.
Thank you so much.
Does he have any supports with Sylvain? I feel like that's a conversation Sylvain needs. I think the answer is no, though. No, because we were robbed. But then we wouldn't be able to play Spot the main character if everyone had such a range of hair. I wish in real life we had the range of hair color that we see in games and anime. Sedith is a special case. I mean, we can achieve it with, like, yeah, hair dye, but yeah, no, I agree, but I also think we would end up with a lot of people who were like, I was born with pink hair, but I dyed it blue, like the way that we do anyway. I'd definitely be the weird sidekick. You know, that's a noble position to have, I think. Everybody needs that. I have no idea what these two are gonna talk about.
What is that lovely smell? It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
You have met your match, Rust. Ah, so stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you I am smelling, is it not?
You know, I was gonna make a joke that she's sniffing him, but she really is. That's not appropriate, Blaine.
Ah, Flame, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance. A little oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
I see. I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that is the oil tricking my nose.
I would not cook in the training area. Are you hungry by chance?
Not really, no. But is that oil not also used for cooking? For things like frying meat or drizzling over a nice crisp salad. Things of that nature? Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still make you hungry. We are always dancing with death on the battlefield. When your focus wavers, your life is forfeit.
I suppose you're right. And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
I don't think she heard a word he said.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I am famished. I shall be in the dining hall, getting my fill of fried goodies.
Flame would have loved America.
Well, that was quick. I will admit, now that she has mentioned it, it is a rather appetizing smell.
Not me using coconut oil as body moisturizer. That sounds like it would work pretty well though. I have a moisturizing shampoo that has coconut in it. Probably for the same reason. Do not lick the sword, Birdie. Yeah, those of you with more like weapons maintenance knowledge than me, can you use cooking oil on your weapons and armor? I feel like it should be a different kind of oil, right? But I don't know. Like, oil was invented like centuries ago. Yeah, oil was invented like centuries ago, so like obviously it's been used for a long time for a lot of purposes. But I don't know, can you use like... You could technically, but cancer. I don't mean like can you eat your weapon oil. I mean more, can you use olive oil on your weapon? Yeah, maybe don't eat motor oil. That's a bad idea.
Dedu? Are you okay? You look unwell.
Ingrid. Is my face frightening?
Oh no, baby!
What? I mean, sort of? Or not exactly. I wouldn't use the word frightening. Aggressive, maybe?
Don't be mean to him.
But it's really nothing to worry about. Why? Did someone say something cruel?
I made a village child cry.
No! He's just stoic and scratched up. Oh yeah, don't do that either. Causes your weapons to start jamming. Okay. I was thinking that felt like the wrong kind of oil. He's just so stern. He has such a resting grumpy face, I guess. I blame the child.
Oh, I see. Let me guess. You feel like you look frightening, so you walked around with a smile glued to your face.
How did you know?
Oh no.
I'm starting to understand how you think. The thing is, forced smiles never work well. They usually just end up making a person look creepy and insincere.
I see. Duly noted.
To be honest, when we first met, I was pretty intimidated by you.
I'm pretty sure someone has a very similar conversation with Marianne. I can't remember if it's Dimitri or Sylvain. But one of them is trying to get her to smile and she's like, with her teeth, like just like sticking out. Me smiling awkward for a photo. My sibling had the same like forced awkward, just like baring of teeth in every photo from like age 1 to like 6. Sylvain, okay, I thought so. Child is innocent, child is not. I love my boy. You leave him be.
Not because of a smile, but a lack of any emotion whatsoever. And you so rarely spoke. I had no idea what to make of you. But that's only because I wasn't making an effort to get to know you. Because you were from Dusker. As I started to get to know you, to understand your personality, I realized what a fool I'd been.
Personality.
You may come off intimidating, but underneath that cool exterior is a kind, loyal, and noble person. A really wonderful person. In a certain regard, you are one of the knightliest people I know.
I feel like the textures on the side of his armor are not loading correctly, and it's kind of bothering me. I'm not sure why, though.
What is it?
Wonderful person. This is the first time anyone has ever said a thing like that to me. It is rather awkward.
Dudu, I find that so hard to believe. You are such an angel. You're like the favorite of this whole group. How has no one told you how wonderful you are?
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Which it kind of is, now. Ugh.
Well, let me know if you need anything.
Yes, of course. Same to you, Dudu.
Can't believe we cured racism. To anyone who thinks Ingrid hates Dudu, read this. It's called Growing Up, exactly. She really has grown from racism against Dudu to being fully supportive. She had a lot to get over, absolutely. And that's not at all in any way justifying the way that she treated him, because it was not okay. But it is good to see her go through that arc and like actually learn not to do that. That is a thing you have to learn sometimes. Girl who's only seen Night when someone is a good person, getting some Night vibes from this. In a way, that's the kindest compliment you can get from Ingrid, though, right? You know, you're knightly. Well, she must hold you in real esteem, then. Ingrid is racist, but not hateful, which helps her to overcome her racism. Yeah. I think that's a good summary of it, probably. As a comical skeleton once put it, do you think even the worst people can change? Yeah, I feel like the nuance of her attitude towards Dudu and the racism there is like something that's really hard to explore in how many chapters did they have together? Yeah, like just 3 conversations. That it's like, in order for us to really get through that growth arc, we kind of had to gloss over a lot of things. But that's not the character's fault necessarily, and where we did land is a much better place and does show growth. It's a really hard concept to explore in such a limited storytelling device, I think. The problem with fighting racism is that most people say no to that and push away people trying to get over their past straight back into the group that made them that way. Yeah, it's a nuanced conversation. It's really hard. Because like on the one hand, we don't want to excuse behavior and let people treat us like shit. But on the other hand, in order for someone to grow out of treating people like shit, there is a shitty middle part. And if you have no tolerance for the shitty middle part, you can't get to the good end. But it's hard to know if you're in the shitty middle part or just dealing with someone being shitty on purpose, kinda, you know? It's sort of the best way I can put that. It's a real difficult thing. But I agree, a lot of and it's not just with racism, like I see this in queer communities where we push out people if they don't already know how to act respectful, and being aggressive towards people for not knowing how to act respectful unfortunately pushes away the people who are on the precipice of learning. But at the same time, you know, you're not obligated to tolerate abuse, and it's hard to find the balance. It really is. Is it that she was racist, or was she projecting past scars onto Dedue? I think she was, I think the way that she was projecting was due to racism, if that makes sense. Like, she was like, people from your country and your race hurt me, therefore all people from your culture are a monolith, and all people from your culture are a monolith is a racist statement. Yeah, it can be both, you know. But she developed out of that, which is good. And makes us all feel better in the end, I think. There's a difference between excusing and forgiving. Absolutely, absolutely. You could forgive a person without excusing their actions, and that's the trick of it, yeah. And you have to make it clear that the action is the problem, not the person. And that's hard for people to do, yeah. It's not a discussion for stream. This needs a lot more than a 200-word message. Yeah, it's such a nuanced thing. But no, I agree. That is definitely a problem I've seen of, you know, in order for us to convince people. So there are people who agree with you, and there are people who don't agree with you, and then there are people who are on the precipice in pretty much any situation ever. And when we're talking about that situation being about a person's identity and whether they should be treated with respect, and there are people who agree that they should, and there are people who think that they shouldn't, and then there are people in the middle, if you shut out anyone who doesn't agree, you are kicking out the people in the middle who could have been convinced to join your side. And so at that point, you are only trying to get the message out to people who already believe it, right? Like, if my message was, you know, on a sillier example, if my message for the world is that anime is cool, but I'm not willing to talk to people who say, I don't know if anime is cool, man. If I'm, like, not willing to talk to those people, ever, I'm only ever gonna talk to people who already thought anime was cool when we met. In which case, I'm convincing no one. Right? Kicking out the people in the middle is the biggest problem right now, why more and more are turning right wing. Yeah, unfortunately that is the case, where it's like, if you don't think anime is cool, I can't talk to you, which means I can't show anime to new people, right? And you could apply that to religion, you could apply that to sexual or gender identity, you could apply that to all kinds of things. You know, race, etc., etc. Like, swap out anime for an actual important thing you actually care a lot about and that immediately impacts your life, right? It's tricky. It's tricky. Alright, we had a few more. I think it was mostly to do... Oh, no, Annie has one with 0. Or, no, sorry, Mercedes, I was looking at Annette. Mercedes is 1 with 0.
Did Cyril fall asleep here again? There's nothing to cover him with. He'll catch cold if he's here too long. Oh well, I guess I have no other options. I'll have to take care of this myself.
Ah! What's happening?
Oh no.
I'm keeping you warm so you don't catch cold.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Did I make you uncomfortable?
I was just surprised. Thanks, Mercy.
Oh, look at his face.
Oh, I'm happy to hear you call me that. You know, I seem to find you in here pretty often. Do you have a favorite book?
Nah, but it's always real quiet here, so it's where I like to sleep.
I see. You always seem so wrapped up in your work. That is, whenever you're not sleeping in the library. Do you have many friends here?
No, not really.
But don't you want some? Having friends is much more fun than spending all of your time alone.
Nah, I don't want people treating me like an outsider. I'm better off alone.
An outsider? You? Who would possibly say?
Oh, so you don't think anyone thinks that? Should I tell you what happened to me before I came here?
Speaking of racism.
Oh no, you really don't have to. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories. But you know, everyone here sees you as a friend. Even me. I see you as a good friend.
Mercy. I'm sorry. I sure like everyone here too, but it feels like you're, I don't know. It sounds weird maybe, but I think you're something different than a friend.
Different? In what way? Do you not like me?
No, it's not that. I can't... You know how sometimes you can't explain things? This is that. If I had a sister, I think that might be how it feels being around you.
Really? That's just as well. You remind me of my little brother.
I feel like she says that to a lot of younger boys. Do we like this better pre or post time skip? I feel like the intervening years change things. Yeah, it does feel like a conversation that probably happened 5 years ago and not now. Is Cyril one of the ones where the voice actor did a slightly younger voice? I feel like you can hear it a little bit, but I might be hallucinating that.
Oh, you got a brother?
I do, but I haven't seen him in so long. It's almost like he's not really my brother anymore. But you can count on me if you need anything at all. I'll do my best to help you out.
I can count on you for anything? Wow.
Says that to a lot of younger boys. Context. And she has that conversation with Felix as well, basically, of like, huh, you remind me of my brother. And like, I feel like, I was gonna say Felix and Cyril are very different. I mean, they are, but I suppose they do both have some of that, like, stubborn stoicism to them. I guess I could see it. Do they have any support? I don't think so. No. Alrighty. Now time for wholesome content, I think.
Oh, Didu! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd.
I forgot how tall he is. Just like seeing her over his shoulder. Her looking so short right after we saw her next to Cyril. He's so tall.
Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too. The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands.
I really like that, honestly. Like, that's such a lovely way to look at the world.
It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it. Anyway, what are you praying for?
For peace to come even one day sooner.
Oh, you're so perfect.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Didu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I was about to say, we almost paired him off with her, and like the two of them are just so warm and wholesome together, but we ended up settling on him and Dimitri just because like that feels the most canonically correct. And so to see the two of them like bonding and thinking of the future, and then him immediately being like, my life's purpose is to serve Dimitri. Didu was the kind of man I'd strive to be. He has some flaws. A lot of his he's a little bit too giving, I think. But he is very, I'm thinking of Ingrid's nightly comment, but yeah, like he's so loyal and so generous and so kind.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
To Dusker? There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born?
And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
You really think so? Then I hope the war ends as soon as possible.
As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers. We'll pray that she watches over and protects us while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting.
Look at his soft smile.
We should pray to the Dusker gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Which of the Dusker gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war, or just the god of war.
Come on, what were you going to say? Oh, I know. It's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
I knew I was right. You taught me so much about your gods. So let's pray. For the end of the war, and for our safe travels to Dusker.
Oh, they're so sweet. To do his dull, no insult. He's a simple man. Romanced him on my Fembyleth Blue Lion's Run. He is a simple man. He just wants the small joys in life. He deserves so much better. I truly love him. He has a heart of gold and always aims for the highest good. Yeah. He's an angel. You know, for how often I get told off for wanting a war to happen, I can't mention it enough that soldiers are the first people to wish for peace. Yeah, absolutely. Are we going for which house is the best house? More best house bickering in the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure where that started from. I am Blue Lions all the way, of course, but yes, he can bond with Ash also because we're saving Dimitri, but we can't talk to Dimitri yet.
You're quite late getting back.
The scouting mission didn't go well. I was so busy I didn't even have time to eat.
No.
I thought that might be the case. Gilbert was exhausted too. Glad you made it. I saved some food for you.
Oh.
Thanks. I'm starving. Your cooking's fantastic, as always. The spices were a nice touch. I can really taste the Dusker inspiration. You remembered that I wanted to try more Dusker cuisine, didn't you?
Something about that like little like head turn. He's so cute. Look at him.
Yes. How is it?
Amazing. You're a much better chef than I am.
Your cooking is not bad at all.
Thanks. My father would be glad to hear it.
Is he the one who taught you?
Not exactly. I learned from watching him work the kitchen in his restaurant. And what about you? I think you said that you and your sister helped with the cooking at home.
Yes. I learned by watching my mother. Nothing remains of Dusker. The towns, the people, the culture. All of it was put to the torch. My mother and sister are gone. Yet that simple memory of them standing together in the kitchen is so clear, so real.
So in a way, you put those memories into this meal.
Yes. Through me, they are able to live on.
I like that way of thinking. The church may not like my feelings on this, but in Fodlan, when people die, they pass on to be with the goddess, right?
I suppose.
That seems so far away. I'd rather they stayed here. My parents, my brother, Lanato, maybe they can all live on through me, too.
As long as you think of them, they will.
Do do. Your cooking is delicious. It really is.
Careful, or you will oversalt it.
That's all right. Thank you, Dedu.
Eat as much as you'd like.
Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, bro went from cooking to trauma dumping real quick. There's just so much. I think what I like about Dedu supports is like there's just so much earnest emotion happening in them, which like would surprise you given like the stoic exterior. But you know, I think honestly Dedu isn't stoic so much as he is quiet. Like he'll be open and honest and vulnerable with you most of the time, really. Like he says what he really thinks and is pretty earnest. But I think he's just very quiet about it. And Ash is so earnest too, so just the two of them together. So many good supports, so many good. He's just got, out of the main line, he's just got Dimitri left, but Dimitri doesn't want to talk to anybody. He's got supports with so many people and we can't talk to him. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it off there, though. I will hop on over for a little bit of chatting now. Just seems like a good spot to set it down after all of that time skip with King Rat Breath. You guys are so mean. Oh, big stretch. But yeah, so as not to tax myself too much, I think it's a good spot to set it down for now, and it's only like 20 minutes shy of our usual. But I am still recovering. Let's see. I still remember the taste of that final slice of banana bread I was given by my childhood friend before things got ugly. Oh, food does so much for us. There's actually, it's kind of a, I don't know if it's like a theory or just like a saying, in any kind of like storytelling, that showing characters eating together shows like the emotional bond and trust between them. And I think about that a lot. And like a friend of mine is really into game design, and they were saying that there's a lot of intrinsic connection between healing classes and food as well. And so like food is such a core, I mean we need it to live, right? But it's such a core cultural thing for pretty much all of us. So yeah, it's really emotionally impactful. On a lighter note, I just saw the donation goal. Yep, that's what's up here. If you came in late, the explanation is Birdie is super nice. Witcher music, yay! Thank you. I will update that. We are manually updating this because I am not fancy. But thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate it so much. I think that's how numbers work. Oh, I was typing numbers and it activated my it also activated my toggles are tied to my numbers. I didn't realize if I type it would also angry face. That's funny. No, so Birdie is super nice and fronted the cost of the Switch 2 and Fortune's Weave for us. But, you know, the deal is, of course, that we will actually split the cost. It's just that I don't have the money yet. But we wanted to get it before Big Sniffle. I'm sorry. I am recovering from being sick. We wanted to get it before the prices are increasing. I don't know. Is it everywhere or is it just the US? I don't know. The prices are increasing starting September, so we got our order in early. But some of you expressed wanting to put donations towards the fund, so there it is up there. It's just the US, it's because of tariffs. Okay, I was thinking that, and then I wasn't 100% sure based on some of the notices we saw on the Nintendo site. That makes sense to me though. Lame. But yeah, the money counter up here is including the cut that YouTube is going to take from any donations that I receive. So thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you a little towards the Feely Fund. Thank you for fun to stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Let's see. I am not converting also. Like euros, I don't know what the conversion rate is, so I'm just putting 5 in. Let's see. 5 plus 7 is 12, so that would be 32. I'm probably making a face. Yeah, I am. There we go. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, just the US? I was getting worried. Oh god, now I feel extra bad for not being able to pull through on that. No, you're fine. You're fine. Look, I will pay for it regardless. But some of you dogpile on the donations. I was gonna say, there's no expectation at all. I mean, you guys, half of you in chat right now at least are members, so you're already giving me money, like genuinely. I am not worried about making it work, but you guys expressed wanting your donations to go towards it, so I thought it would be good to keep a tally of very specifically, very clearly how much you guys have funded. Cass actually threatens me to donate. Don't threaten anybody. Just kidding. Yeah, no, absolutely. As always, let me drink water. As always, you know, prioritize yourself, take care of yourself in advance. You know, I'm just a silly little fox girl on the internet. Don't feed me before you feed you. Right? Everyone getting threatened to donate. Don't bully. No, I always appreciate it though. You guys are super duper sweet and so generous. We'll feed you soup. Who makes great ASMR. And then, you know, I'm glad to offer you guys a way to show your appreciation. And obviously, like, you know, there's incentive for me to do that. But like, I want to be like so clear that it's never expected and always appreciated. It's more so feeding my car than me. Yeah, please make sure that everything in your life is taken care of before you worry about me. We're getting you soup from the soup store. I still have a can of soup left because I'm so reluctant to eat any more soup. I do not want any more soup. In fact, I'm gonna have pizza tonight. That's my plan. No, it's soup from the clothes store. Oh, is that better? Is that, see, now I'm just imagining it's like laundry. Not Raising Cane's. I have leftover pizza to get through. Chris, you have big news. What's your big news? Share your big news. Why not some ramen? The honest answer there is one, that it's kind of too salty, and two, that like an entire pack of like make it on the stove ramen or microwave ramen is Chris is gonna be a dad. No, I got my first ever apartment, signed the contract a few days. I'll get the kids oh god, I'll get the keys mid-October. That is exciting. Congratulations. I hope this is a great new adventure for you. Nice work. Hail, yeah. Wonderful. No kids. No kids. That's a huge milestone. It is. Congrats. I'm so happy for you. First solo apartment is so nice. It is. And you get to decorate. Ooh, that's exciting. That's always the best part for me. I mean, you know, I'm a big no kids, me single. I'm a big cozy games player, a big Sims player, so like getting to decorate your space is so exciting to me. And you've got like all those signed prints and stuff, right? I don't know how many you have. I think you have a few. You get to hang them up and give them the place of honor. That's exciting. Finally, my timetable doesn't get screwed by do the dishes anymore. I need to move out soon. I wish you all financial independence. No, I'm allergic to pets. Oh, that's unfortunate. I suppose you can get like a fish or something. Those are kind of finicky to take care of though. You could always have virtual pets. Tamagotchis. I think that's about all I've got. Oh, I got an ad today earlier for a game. I think it's just called Dice Hoarder, if I remember. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm thinking of like cozy games. It's like one of those like sort things and put it away kind of games, but it looks like you're like taking over like a ransacked dice shop and you have to sort all of the dice. That looked pretty cool. I might check that out. That looked fun. Get a giant Eevee plushie, that'll be your pet. Life-sized Eevee plushie for, what is that? How many zeros is that? Is that $6 million? Wild. Fields of Mystria. True. Yeah, sorting games are the new craze. There's ones where you have a magic library. I saw that too, yeah. Yeah, they remind me of unpacking. They're kind of the same genre. Those look fun. I think the dice one has a good concept to it because like then you get to see all of the pretty math rocks. A lot of those games are AI, unfortunately. Yeah, I haven't looked into the dice one yet, but that was my thought as the trailer was playing. I was like, I should make sure before I ever consider getting involved in this, make sure that AI wasn't involved in making it. No pets, no kids either, which might as well be the same thing. Yeah, pets are kind of like if you're a person who wants kids, I should say, pets are kind of like your first training wheels of like, this is what it'll be like. This is what it'll be like. Unpacking is so good. Yes, I need them to just make more. Following the lives of different people. I saw another one recently that I had to stop for a minute and be like, oh, did the unpacking team make it in the game? But it wasn't them. I don't remember what it was now though. I keep getting them like on YouTube now. They get recommended to me. They're like, here's a new organization game. You want this? This will make your brain happy. And I'm like, you're right. Cats are my first and only training wheels. I mean, I'd like both pets, 2 cats and kids eventually, preferably 2 boys, 5 years apart. Oh, that's real specific. Interesting. I'm curious. What's your reasoning on 5 years? I grew up surrounded by pets, so I definitely want to have pets like pretty much all of my life. I feel like unfortunately, I will be the story of that like old lady who passed away and now someone inherited her pets, because some people are like, you know, okay, I'm 90 years old, I'm not getting another pet because then, you know, I'm gonna leave before they do. I think I'm too selfish. I would be like, no, I need a pet, man. Someone will have to inherit this guy. Sorry, I'm gonna have pets forever. I got the demo of being a big brother. I really want to be a dad. I kind of feel that way. Yeah, I'm the older sibling, and I want probably like 2 kids, I would think. My parents did the opposite. 3 kids, then a dog. They're smart. Definitely. Feeling with her 8 cats. No. That's too many. Some people can manage that. I cannot. I can barely keep my own meals on schedule. I don't need that many. Like a dog and a cat and a couple of kids, that would make me happy, I think. Baby feelies. Yes, little kits running around. And yeah, I think my sibling and I are 3.5 years apart, which felt like a pretty good age difference. I feel like if you push it too much further. Like, the kids don't bond as much. And this is why I'd be interested to hear your 5-year apart reasoning there. I'm curious. I feel like a lot of people pick those kinds of things based on their own experience, where like some people are like, oh, me and my sibling are 10 years apart, therefore I want my kids to be 1 year apart because I didn't get to know my brother at all. Or you hear other people and they're like, yeah, my sister and I are like 2 years apart, and so I want to space out my kids like 6 years. And then other people are like, yeah, you know, we were 3 years apart and that was perfect and that's what I want to do, kind of thing. Yeah, I think somewhere in the like 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 year gap is probably pretty good in my opinion, just because like, you gotta think, welcome to parent chat, you gotta think like one of them is gonna be little while you're dealing with raising the other one, right? Like if you have a toddler, a 2-year-old, and then you have another baby, because you know your kids are 2 years apart, that means depending on how you do it, there's most likely, depending on how you're doing it, someone raising those children is gonna have to be pregnant and dealing with a like 1.5-year-old at the same time. That's hard. That sounds hard. And then you're gonna have to manage a newborn and a 2-year-old, you know, so like that's a lot. That is something to consider, which is why I don't think I would want my kids to be like 1 year apart. I think that would be too much. But on the other side of it, for me, kind of like Cass is saying there, that like 5 years apart, 6, 7, like the kids they're not in the same age group at that point, and so they don't bond over the same things. Like one of them wants to watch Dora while the other one wants to go play Genshin or something, like, you know, like totally different categories of childhood experience. Let's see, Yoshi says, my brother and I are a whole 10 years apart, which made our bond really strong, but whereas I had the hard part of no sibling for childhood, he still has me, but I'm away for most of his teens. Hence the 5-year gap, to still somewhat have that maturity gap where one can give tips to the other, but not miss out too much. That's fair, that's fair. I could see that, yeah, I'm the older sibling with a 3.5-year gap. Is this 3.5? Yeah, it's like 3.5 years. I remember when I was itty bitty, and my sibling was on the way, and Dad Ophelia sitting me down and being like, okay, you know, you're gonna have to take on some responsibility here and like show your new sibling like how to do things, and like you have a leadership role now, kid. And I was like, what, like I'm gonna be like in charge of them? And he was like, well, no, I mean like you're gonna teach them how to color and stuff. But I took that to heart. I take that very seriously. If anyone who isn't an older sibling, you might not know that like we get that role. Like you're responsible for teaching this one how life works a little bit, especially the things that parents can't teach them, you know? Where it's like, you know, who does, you know, I would bet money that like Yoshi's younger brother has like romance problems. Yoshi is probably more likely the person he would talk to rather than like mom and dad. That kind of thing. My sister definitely did not do that. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, I suppose. I suppose I should say, yeah, every family is different. But like that was kind of the energy, that was my experience, I guess I should say. Maybe not generalized to everyone. But I feel like a lot of older siblings have that experience. I'm mixed on this. Closeness gets you companions, but I did not have to compete with my younger sister for attention. As I was the middle child, I only get attention collectively, not individually. Yeah, and my family only has 2 kids, so I don't know how the middle child situation works. It's something I try to keep in mind, just in case, like, my life plan. Not that I'm anywhere near ready for this, but like my life plan is 2 kids, but you know, you never know. You never know what happens, and so I try to keep that in mind. Like, if I find myself in a situation where I have a middle kid, I need to make sure that they get one-on-one time too. Because I hear that a lot from middle kids. We also have different mothers, so that might add to it. Oh yeah, that can complicate things. But when he reached his teens, I was 10, and while I was 10, we kind of fell apart as we were at different stages. That bridge's never fully been repaired. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think some people, like, they come back during college and, like, that's when they finally bond with their sibling, where it's like, you know, we hated each other when we were, when we had to live together, but then I went off to college, and when I came home, suddenly we had things in common because you were almost an adult. I hear that sometimes. But other people, it's like, yeah, like, I started my life and you were still a child, so I only sort of know you. My parents always told me to stay out of the way of raising my little brother. That was the first time I rebelled. Interesting. I was the forgotten middle child. Oh no! I look up to my older sister a lot. We were close in age. My younger sister got spoiled though. Unfortunately, parents have to trial run parenting with the first one. There were a lot of things that I wasn't allowed to do that until I was 12, but sibling could do it when they were 8. You know, there's a lot of stuff like that. The hope is 2 kids and a house. Yeah, a house would be nice. For now, the goal is girlfriend and complete my training. Yeah, we gotta baby step it. Want kids, but not dating until I can get a job, which sucks. Yeah, life is always take care of yourself before another person. Yeah, life. The world we live in. Yeah, I'm not in a position to provide for a child right now. Yeah, you understand a lot more things once you realize it's your parents' first time living too. That's true. That's true. There's a lot to learn. Mom Feely had me pretty young in the spectrum of things, and so now I've crossed the age that she was after I had already existed. So now I'm constantly like, when Mom Ophelia was my age, I was this age, and like there are things I remember from that time period. And looking at that and being like, holy shit, how did she do this? It's really interesting. I miss raising a child. Oh dear. Oh dear. I hope all is well. Oh wow, we've hit the end time. I didn't think we were gonna yap for 20 minutes. Well, I definitely should eat my pizza and get ready for my D&D. Rest my voice a little bit, drink some more tea, all of that. They fly right by. Truly, it's a mixed bag that 200 character limit can't explain. That's fair, that's fair. Everyone is talking about raising family. It's the super mature grown-up talk now. But no, I should probably dip. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. I'm working on Gold Mary. I didn't want to record while I still sound like this. So I'm still working on her. And to be honest, I'm still working on the script. But she should come out soon. And then after her will be Yukong. Not anytime for me, anytime soon. Yeah. If not for anything else, we got this little family of stars to belong to. Exactly. And I love you guys so much. I love looking after my constellation. Everyone's talking about family planning. Well, I'm here playing Minecraft Dungeons at the kids' table. Yukong, my beloved. Yes, she will be on the way. Gold Mary first. I think the way things are working out, looking at the schedule, I think that means we're not gonna have any polls this month, which I really am sorry for. Maybe, I was thinking about it, maybe I will post the never used Alear hair color split I planned to do for Feely back in Engage days and didn't end up getting to transfer it onto my model. Maybe I'll post that art as an apology for no poll behind the scenes. Silly little model alternate that could have been. Maybe I'll write that down so that way I don't forget. Let me find the sticky note. Let's see, Alir Feely. Members post. Just to make up for the fact that I don't think we're gonna have a the behind the scenes cut of why blood sucking is suboptimal trigger. Hilarious. No, I think maybe I'll post that behind the scenes art as an apology for no poll this month, because I think there might be 3 slots next month, but it's about time to do another Dragon Queen AU. So unfortunately no poll, but that's my lineup, that's my plan. Hopefully my voice will get better. Get well soon. Have a good one. Till next time. Thank you for being here. I think that's... I think I've yapped enough. Remember, brush your teeth. Drink your water. Take your meds. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Do your homework if you've got homework. Do that thing that you were supposed to do. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye!